Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Gabi over here from Slap Punch Visuals, back at it again. And on the right hand side over here, you can see it's the characters that it's my original characters from my original series called Me The Mumbie. And as you can tell, these were the last three characters that I was coloring in the last live stream, which I believe it was like last Thursday or not. You can see the main cast over here fully colored. You can see that everybody has a different type of color scheme to them, somewhat. Everybody looks different. Everybody looks unique. And yeah, so today we are going to be finishing the last two pages of chapter one that I've been redoing the grayscale. My bad. That was not popping up in my head. So yeah, so I was redoing the grayscale for the last two pages of chapter one, and I am going to be putting them up on webtoons. So yeah, so chapter one's coming to webtoons pretty soon. I might make a video telling you, when you can go out and read it. It is a whopping 99 pages, the first chapter, so it might have to be divided into like three different webtoon section type situation. I don't know. That way you could go ahead and get the full experience, right? And shortly after, I will be revealing chapter two. Chapter two, there's a couple of pages that I was redoing for the fight scenes, and Watermelon said, "Yo, what it is, what it do, Watermelon." I'm over here just chilling, about to start this up. So yeah, so let's start this page right over here. Might need a ruler. No, I don't need a ruler. So let's do the backgrounds first. I am going to be using the pink buckets, and it's going to be two pages that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, he said, "I like your work." Thank you very much, my dude. But for real, I do appreciate it. So yeah, let's start this off. Just remember that will be here. Whatever questions you guys have, just go ahead and let me know, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So yeah. Okay, so right here we have the dude falling. We're getting dragged down or something. But yeah, but chapter one is going to be released through webtoons pretty soon. So I think that's a dope one. Hopefully you guys, go ahead, read it, leave a feedback. Oh shit, GSG is in here. He said long time no see. Yeah, same here, my dude. Same here. We're here trying to get something done, right? I'm on the right thing. I just need to get the right. My bad. All right. Over here doing some speed lines. I do not like that one. It's a little bit too close. So yeah. So what you guys been up to? Let me know. How's been your day, your week, your weekend, everything else? Has it been good? Have you guys been working on your stories? Have you been doing, I don't know, character creation or whatnot? I know a lot of people be working on their stuff during the weekend. Mm, let's get it to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Okay, for some reason, it's not letting me put in the spot that I want. Sometimes it happens. But damn, I think that one will be a little bit better. right? Doing some of the speed lines, some are big, some are smaller. I like to mix match them up. It looks a little bit better. I don't know. Like to me, everybody has their own sense of doing things. So bam, after I do that, I like to go in with the eraser, start doing my own erasing. He said, "Do you know where you going to print it?" Yeah. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be releasing the individual chapters on Webtoon really soon. Like chapter one is going to be uploaded within a few days, probably within the next week, right? And after I do that, of course, I'm gonna still keep on working on my other chapters because I am now heading on to the road of chapter of volume two. My bad, of volume two. So I'm gonna be working on volume two, and while that's going on, I am going to be um, waiting on the trailer because there's going to be a release trailer. And shortly after I get the release trailer, it's going to be a coming soon type trailer to hype it up, letting people know that you can go ahead and start reading the chapters on Webtoon and everything else. But the physical release of the book is going to be through Amazon. So yeah, you can either get the digital book or you can get the physical. You can get the physical book through Amazon, but the physical book will be having colored pages while the digital one will not. So the digital one will be totally black, gray, and white, and it's going to be free for you to actually download because it's going to be for the Kindle Unlimited members. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you could go ahead and you could download it for absolutely free. Not $1, not one dime. So yeah, so that's how you can read the digital volume, or you could go ahead and read the individual chapters that's going to be coming out through Webtoon as well. But the digital volume is going to have more chapters than the Webtoon one because the Webtoon one is a little bit more of getting the series out there, letting people know that there's a thing that I'm doing. If you want to see more, go ahead and go to like my YouTube and my Patreon, and, Amazon, etc., etc., etc. You feel me? But but I'm gonna have a lot of good chapters on the Webtoon one. Um, Nothing colored pages as well. So yeah, so the color pages I am really really pushing it for the physical release of the book. So yeah. Okay, so the speed line looks good. The outline of the character. Let's move on to the next panel and what we have to do. He said, "My tip is the space between over each is bigger that side by side over each." I don't understand. I don't I don't know what you're saying about the space in between. Um, I don't. Can you specify a little bit? Whoa! Did I click same thing twice? Something seems like it, right? Fiao.
Fiar. Confiar.
Oh.
What? In my butt. In my
Hey.
butt.
Oh no, my bad. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just gonna put it on mute really quick, but I am gonna still be here whenever you guys ask a question or whatnot. I will be answering back. I just put on the mute so you can drown out the other sounds that's happening behind me or conversations, stuff like that. So yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys are excited as the way I am to release the chapters through Webtoon. I am going to be leaving a link um, on the videos, maybe every video. Letting people know you can go ahead and visit it through Webtoon. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I am going to be able to get the video by January, I believe, or February. The official trailer video of the Me The Mumbie coming soon, and then once you guys see the trailer saying he said, "Where do you upload it? Where do I upload what?" You mean the chapters? I'm gonna upload it through Webtoon. At first, there's gonna be the black, white, and gray um, chapter colors. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm everywhere right now. It's gonna be it's gonna be the regular black, white, and gray chapters, and the colored chapter is going to be for the physical release later down the line, which I've already been doing a lot of colored pages. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see a couple of the color pages that I've done for the prologue already. So the prologue is almost done, and I am going to be coloring the first 8 pages of the starting of the chapters, right? And it's due to the fact that I'm gonna have different type of book releases, and the digital release is going to be black, white, and gray. That one is going to be the first chapter is going to be for free. He said, "Can you show me the link?" It's not out yet. I mean, I have my Webtoon account, yes, but there's nothing on there uploaded. I said within now and between a week, I am going to upload the first chapter on Webtoon. So once I do that, I am going to be uploading the video here with a link saying, if you want to read my stuff, you can go ahead and visit the Webtoon. So yeah, it's not out yet. This right here that you see me coloring right now, grayscaling, is the last 2 pages of chapter 1 because I redid the fight scene. Like I said, I was redoing the fight scene and touching up a couple of the pages. So that's why. But chapter 2, I am going to be adding, I think it's like 10 pages, something like that, within the fight scene. Just to spicing it up a little bit more. Go ahead and throw out some crazy type of demeanor out there. So yeah, but chapter 3 is done, chapter 4 is done, and the next chapter that we're going to be grayscaling is chapter 5. It's already been sketched, ink, scanned, and lettered. So all I got to do is just grayscale, and we're going to be grayscaling, live and stuff. So yeah, and that will be the wrap up for the entire first volume. Like I said, which the entire first volume is going to coming out on Webtoons. But yeah, the first chapter of the Webtoon will be coming out very soon, between here and a week. See, that's one of the reasons why I mute my stuff, because outside there's always like some type of fire truck passing by, a whole bunch of police sirens, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So and I've done a couple of videos where you can actually hear that come out in the background very loud and clear, which is just insane. So that's why I started to mute myself. That way you guys won't hear that and just come along, work on your stuff while I work on mine, really. Okay, so now we're going to be going into the shadow of the situation. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be here, but I'll be right back. He said your patience is good. Thank you, my dude. I mean, hey, I've been doing this for a while. I don't, I don't really get impatient. When I'm doing, when I'm working on my series, really, of course, on everything else in life, you know, people have different type of toleration for everything. You feel me? So I can't really tell you, oh yeah, 'cause I never get impatient. That's a lie. Um, but when it comes to art, not really. I just do my thing, and I mean, you can't really get mad at something that that you like to do, right? I mean, that's what I like to do. I like to create. Really, when it comes down to creating, really the aspect, it's not just art. It's just creating in general. Like I love playing games that you can create your own character. Ever since I was little, what that was always my stuff. I will always be looking for a video game where it lets me do crap. It lets me do the character creation. Yeah, man. Sometimes I'll start the game and there's like these basketball games, back in the day and stuff like that. They were like, "Oh, you have to create your own character," and if you don't create your own character, you literally can't, play the game. Like Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York and stuff like that. And I used to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours before I even started the game, and it just customizing the character, trying to make sure that it looks just like me or just like a certain character that I want for them to look like, stuff like that. So yeah, man, I just been like that, all my life. Go ahead and not working until I get everything the way I want for it to be. I won't stop. Pretty much. I always try to put as much detail as I can into my work. Sometimes even the little things. So yeah, I know, for sure. I know, um, and it's not a mystery. Like, oh my god, really? Like, I know for sure that I don't have the best art out there. You feel me? But um, it is very different from what I can tell, um, by what other people draw or whatnot. So my art is very different, and the story is very good. From my retrospective, it is very good. I don't know how other people are going to view it, but a couple of my friends have read it and they like it as well. So that's a big plus as well. They are, brutally honest with me. So that's a good thing. Especially my homeboy Vincois Broughton out there. Vincois, if you're listening in, what up, what up? But yeah, so I get my feedback from him and stuff like that. And yeah, overall, he knows a lot about story, to be totally honest with you. And he will tell me that, yo, like this look kind of messed up, or like the anatomy on this dude look kind of weird. He will call it out, and you know, I really do appreciate it. I really do. Because I know he's doing it, with the best intentions there is. And that's one thing I tell people. Always try to make sure you find somebody that A knows about what they're talking about, and B are not afraid to call you out to help you out. A lot of people they think about your feelings a lot, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it doesn't help you. Because if the eyes look weird, yo, tell me that the eyes look weird. That way I know I'll erase next time around. I won't do the same mistake. Always, always call me out. Wrong one. Right, so all we gotta do is just do these rocks. We'll be moving on to the next page. Before that, let me drink some water or something. Mm-hmm. That was running a little bit dry there. Are we good now? Let me just go ahead and create another layer just in case. The reason why I do these shadows that you're seeing right here is so that you can have a good definition of the individual rocks. That's it, really. I mean, when it comes down to a panel of rocks like this, you know, it's pretty much an impact panel. This is what this is. It's not something life changing or anything. That's why panel doesn't have too much perspective on it. wrong one. This should be it for this page. Let me make sure. Always got to double check, and everything else. Yeah, from what I see, yeah. Then I'm gonna make sure you know this, guys. Shadow here. Yeah, so let's save this and let's go down to the last page of, like I said, chapter one, because I had to redo the fight scene. This is part of the fight scene that you're seeing. So yeah, let me make sure that it's saved because I always got to double check. Let me close the other windows over here. It's driving me insane. So this is page 35. Page 35? No, it was not. I am tripping. This was page 30. Right there in front of my face. Ah! He said, when you finish, what are you going to do next? Like, when I finish what? These last two pages of chapter one? Or when I finish what? Like the story? Because the story is ongoing. He said, I mean, publishing your. Well, my graphic novel is pretty much ongoing. I have the ending planned out, of course, but it's around like five volume, 5, 6 volumes, something like that. But every volume is going to be pretty hefty. It's going to be 300 to 400 pages. So that's another thing. So yeah, I do have another. Well, I have a couple of series in mind. I have two one shots that's supposed to be 100, 120 pages each. One is called Snacks for the Dead. The other one is called Zoom In, which Zoom In is a psychological thriller type situation, which is just insane. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. Zoom In has to be one of the best stories I've have written. Really, Snacks for the Dead as well is another crazy ass story. But Snacks for the Dead is more zombie. See, I'm a big zombie fan, even though Me The Mumbie is zombie like because the main character is zombie like type situation. But it's not that the series is about zombies and people out there surviving. No, we have powers. There's a power system, and it's more of a shonen. It's just that the main character is just part zombie, right? And it's not like the anime or manga called I Am a Zombie, which is more a little bit lightly with what they do because it's kind of shonen-ish, but at the same time they have a lot of comedy, like way more comedy than the actual thing, and um, it, it doesn't really take itself serious when it comes down to battle battle manga, battle shonen type situation. But Me the Mumbie does. So that's the big difference between Me the Mumbie, that has comedy in it, than a comedy show that has action in it. There's an action show that has comedy. So big difference. You feel me? So yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, zoom in, and I have snacks for the dead. Now I have something else, which is going to be a TCG series that I am currently working on. Well, not currently working on, but I am going to start making the main characters. I have four of the decks already written down. I mean, drawn out, already sketched out. All I got to do is ink, scan, and color. But the entire series is going to be in full color for Strata Crusher. That's one thing. So, yeah, and that's coming out. And the Me the Mumby franchise will only be, there will be adaptation of it, but it will be in the form like of a graphic novel movie. Like I have one already written down called The Unspoken King, which is just insane to be totally honest with you. Me the Mumby, the Unspoken King, or the Unspoken King, Me the Mumby type situation, whatever it is that I end up calling it. But yeah, Me the Mummy's not the only thing that I'm going to publish. It's going to be a lot more. It's just the most lengthy thing that I have. Most lengthy, and not really. So I'll say Strata Crusher will soon pass the length of Me the Mumby. So yeah, and I actually have like all the rules. He says, "Why don't you use it?" No, no, no. I don't use G Pen, my dude. I don't use G Pen. Like I say, I'm not really into the whole, you know, this is how the Japanese do it, so I have to do it this way. I'm not really that type of person. I just do my own graphic novels, what I like, what I like to use, what I like to see. I'm very innovative with my stuff. I'm not a big fan um, of like thinking that there's a specific way of doing things. I don't really like that. Um, I think that everybody has their own style. Everybody should have their own style. You don't have to go out here and write a story a certain way because you know that's how they do it in Japan or some other country. I don't like that. Because yeah, you grow up and you watch anime and you do this and you do that. And yes, I understand it comes from the Japanese. I'm not trying to knock them at all because I love their work. But at the same time, I just think it's ridiculous that if you want to do something, you have to do it a certain way. Like that's why there's phrases. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? There's more than one way to I don't know, fry an egg, right? Fry them whole. You know, do different things with it, whatever. So yeah, I don't use G Pen. I use the Sakura Micron um, Pigma pens. To be totally honest with you, I sketch and I ink my stuff traditionally. Then I scan them in and I grayscale and letter digitally. That's it. That's why you don't see in my channel like he said you are right. um, I mean, thank you. I mean, I'm not trying to be right. You feel me? But yeah, thank you. But yeah, but that's why you don't see on my channel like me like sketching, like I'm doing the sketch of this. And, probably at first, years ago when I very first started writing this stuff and coming up with the characters, I did do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't do like showing you how to do stuff like for an example like how to create, I don't know, how to lay out a page. That's something that I probably tried years ago, and then I just decided that you know um I just wanted to record my adventure, my journey of me doing my stuff. So that's why there was a lot of times, in between videos, there was like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months gap. And I know which is insane, but you know, I didn't want to show off a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, that's spoilers. And then up to a point I was like, yo, like forget the spoilers. People come by either ways and they see your stuff, spoilers, non-spoilers, or whatever. Because at the end of the day, if they want to get the whole complete story, which I'm one of those people that I want to see the whole complete story. It doesn't matter how many times you tell me about a story. If it looks dope to me, I would actually want to, physically read it. And when I mean physically, I'm not talking about like the physical book, but wherever it comes out, if it's digital or not, I would like to read it myself because I don't know. That's the best way, I believe, to experience something, right? For you to read it yourself. So yeah, that's why I kind of held back a little bit before. I didn't want to show pages. I wasn't going live too much. And now I'll go live. I'll show you every single page. I do not care. Because at the end of the day, who's ever going to read the book and stick around for the book to come out digitally or physically, they're going to be there. And if they're not there, hey, they're not there. That's why you don't see fan art on my page as well, like on my channel. I do not do fan art. I will not do fan art of anybody, or any type of character from any type of series. That will not happen. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said earlier, this is a channel about me doing my thing with my series, right? So why would I get on here and do fan art of, like, I don't know, One Piece or Jujutsu Kaisen or Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, those people? Why? Why would I do that? That's taken away from the exploration of my series of Me The Mumbie. And then people that subscribe to the channel, they're subscribing because, they want to see you draw um Zoro from One Piece now, but in your art style. And now they want to see since they already saw you draw Goku, now they want to see you draw Vegeta in your art style. And that's what they're there for. So whenever you go and you complete your own story, let it be novel, novel, graphic novel, manga, comics, whatever it is. This is another reason why I don't call my stuff manga. There's a lot of people out there that oh no, your stuff is not manga because you have to be Japanese. Like those type of people like that. Um, it gets to be very annoying. Like those type of people. It is what it is. If that's what you're into, hey, whatever. But I don't, I don't care. If it's manga, graphic novel. To me, it's the same thing. It's called sequential storytelling. You're telling the story through panels and art with pictures, with limited words. That's what it is at the end of the day, my dude. And if you want to do your stuff, go ahead. More power to you. As long as you go ahead, do your stuff, and actually complete it. Who am I to downgrade your stuff? Nobody. You know, because that's a very big accomplishment. So stuff like that. That's why you always hear me say, this is my comic, my graphic novel, my manga, my series. I mainly call it my series, to be totally honest with you. So yeah, that's why I don't do those type of videos. That's why you don't see me doing G Pen. None of that. I don't care for G Pen. I don't care for anything else. I don't really care. As long as I like the story, like the actual story, I don't care what the story was done with. It could be done with mud. Yeah, straight up. It could be done with your fingers in mud, man. And if I like the story, I like the story. Like, straight up. Hey, but yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to sound to be mean or anything like that. I'm not trying to. It's just that, you know, that's the way I view it. Pretty much. That's my take on the whole situation. He said, "Come down, come down where? Come down or calm down." Oh no, I'm calm. I'm calm. I generally talk a lot. Really, that's why I stopped doing the videos with sound because I talk a lot. A lot of times I give out spoilers and this and that. So I stopped talking a lot throughout the um, throughout like my channel. I started to just go silent, and the reason for that is because I met this one. I stumbled upon this one YouTube, and the dude, he goes and he does his videos. He does not talk. Right, the guy does not talk. He doesn't say not one sound throughout the whole video, and you see him working on his pages, and he does his stuff. And I sit there and I put on his videos and I draw while he's sketching his stuff, while he's grayscaling his stuff. And his videos be like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours long. Sometimes it be 4 hours long, 5 hours long. That's why I don't care to use the bucket paint tool, right? The filler tool, because I sit down there and I draw with the guy. I don't care how long he takes. To me, it's very soothing, because at first when I started to do my series, we was gonna do an anthology magazine. It was we started off as 15 different artists, so that was crazy. So we started off as 15 different artists, and then it just got kind of insane. A lot of people dropped out. A lot of people wasn't doing anything, stuff like that. But we used to go on these conference calls, and we used to talk about our story. We used to do this. We used to do that, and at the same time, we would be um, working on our stuff. I remember one month we lasted literally calling each other every day. Um, he said that he does it also. Yeah, and my bad. I'm not trying to like step that apart. But like I was saying, we lasted an entire month calling each other. Every call literally was like 12 hours long, and I kid you not, like I am not exaggerating. I can throw I could take like a screenshot picture. I might be able to take a screenshot picture yet to see if I can find it. It was a couple of years ago, so I might be able to find it on Messenger and take a screenshot of it. But yeah, so we will last 10 hours, 12 hours, literally. We will eat and everything, and we'll all be there. 6, 7 people, and we'll talk about this show and that show, and we was like our own, editorial staff, and we'll give out honest opinions about the plot, about the character, about everything. And our storytelling skills became a lot better because of it. And a lot of people, they'll be sketching, they'll be inking, during this time, talking, popping jokes, and just talking about anime, manga, and all this crazy stuff. And man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Um, if I could turn back time and do that stuff all over again, I will. 'Cause that was the most productive thing that I have ever done. Speaking on the phone with another artist about your work, their work, and everybody else's work. I remember one time I sketched and inked 55 pages. On top of that, I wrote 2 chapters, and I think I did like 3 different cover arts for something else, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff, right? And that was in between of a month, it's a span of a month. That was just crazy. That was like the most productive I've ever been. Even though I have a video on this channel that says like I sketch 60 pages in one month, span of 30 days, which is true. I do. I mean, I usually do that because I usually sketch 2 pages a day. Now, what I do now, I sketch and I ink a page on the same day. Sometimes I do 2 pages like that. Sometimes I do three. Sometimes I do four. So at the end of the day, at the end of the month, I have all these crazy ass pages like completely done, and it's just insane. But I do not speak with the people anymore. Not with all of them. But yeah, like I said, the whole magazine situation went to crap. A lot of people, they're human. They had other things to do, stuff like that, different priorities. So I just took down the group and kept strong with Me The Mumbie, because I was always going to release Me The Mumbie. And here we are today. Me here doing Me The Mumbie. Me The Mumbie was going to be released more than a year ago. I had 8 chapters done, right? And after what happened with the whole magazine situation, I just decided to step back, rework on my art, and make sure that my storytelling skills were like a lot better. Yeah, and here we are, to right now today with you guys. Decided to make YouTube more of a priority. Make sure I step up my game on YouTube, which that's what I'm doing right now. I go live every Thursday. I did not have something like that before, which was like a scheduled programming. But now every Thursday at 3 o'clock or 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, you can find me live working on something. It's called Grayscale Thursday, of course. But sometimes I do color stuff. Sometimes I might do some other stuff. But I will damn damn sure always be there. Sometimes I won't. Like one time I did miss the Grayscale Thursday, and that was because um, StreamYard only lets you stream 20 hours on like the free plan, and I do more than 20 hours of streaming, which is insane per month. And they will say, "Oh, hey, you're part of the top five." They're like, "Yo, if you want more hours, you could go ahead and subscribe to it for like $20 a month." And I was like, "Ah." So what I did, I started limiting myself a little bit more. Makes sense. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna limit myself a little bit more, and yeah, let's just do this. I'm not gonna be paying for no, 20, $20 a month. I can just limit what the hell I do, man. Straight up, straight up. It's not that the way I see it is that I'm not really gaining money out of it. I'm not gaining money at all. So why invest money right now? Later down the line, once channel starts growing, I start throwing the physical and digital copies through Amazon for purchase and everything like that. Then I could go ahead and pay for StreamYard because I do stream a lot. Stuff like that. But right now, not right now. Right now, I'm good. And my bad if I went on a talking spree. This is why I mute myself, man. I kid you not. He said, I drew 15 pages. Now I am lazy to continue. Wow. That's a good accomplishment. Like, how long did it take you to draw the 15 pages? A lot of people, they always think about drawing, starting off, and they never start off. So, any type of um any type of thing that lets you move forward is good, my dude. Like, don't ever look at it like if you failed because you didn't complete it. He said, it's a manga of mine, a short story. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Whenever you have the chance, make sure that you go ahead and and you just do a page. It could be a page a month, man. You feel me? 1 month, one page, and then you try to make it into a routine. You start off slowly. You don't have to go ahead and do 2, 3, 4 pages a day, and then you find yourself burnt out. You don't want to finish the story because you know I've been there, done that. So yeah, man, yeah. He said, I think about 12 days. Oh snap! Okay, yeah, man, that's good. 15 pages in 12 days. Yeah, that's an accomplishment, my dude. If you feel like if you're doing a little bit too much too fast, it's like I said, just go ahead, slow down a little bit, and make sure that you create a pace that you can actually follow through. Really, not like I said, one page a week, one page a month. Who knows? Whatever you're most comfortable with. It's not a race. There's no one waiting on you, just you and yourself. So stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. That's what I do. I I stay true to myself. I mean, how many times do I log in and people, I understand people want to, read the stuff and stuff like that. There's a lot of times that there's a lot of work that goes into this, right? And I'm not gonna be out there killing myself doing stuff fast and all this stuff. I take my time, I do my stuff, and when I'm ready to launch, I'll launch. I work pretty fast though. I'm not saying that I'm working on the level of these people in Shonen Jump that releases a chapter per week, a 20-page chapter per week. No, I don't think I could do that right now, at least by myself. No. Um, oh man, but yeah, but at least work, pretty quickly. Really, I throw pages out there, man. I've been making stuff happen. The only thing is that you guys don't see it because I'm not going live sketching. I'm not going live inking, etc., etc. I do all of that behind the camera. Let me disconnect the laptop because it's already done charging. I do all of that behind camera. Like there's a lot of color pages that you can see on my Instagram that I didn't do live here, so you can see it on Instagram if you want to. Same name, Slap Punch Visuals. I don't really post on Instagram like that. I'm more of a YouTube type dude. Um, so yeah, but yeah, once the once the YouTube, once the once the webtoon chapters start to come out, pretty soon I'll be doing like a Patreon type stuff where you can go ahead and get the latest chapters that I'm doing like by pencil and stuff like that. You can go ahead and read it before anybody else. You can go ahead and read it before um, it gets out there to the public. The public will, plus webtoon is going to be very limited as well. But at the same time, you could be on volume two while everybody else is on volume one. It might be on volume three before I'm launching the physical book of volume two out there, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, it won't be something like, oh yes, pay $10. No, 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 no. You know, it's something that can go ahead and help me out. I will probably only have one tier, like a dollar tier type situation. That's it. Um, feel me? And it's just to have something at least coming in while I get ready to do everything else. Whoa, Cassie, that's not connected. Um, I can make that happen right now. Wrong one. On for the black. Eh, right, fix that problem. All right, so we got this tree out the way. Bam. Let me drink some water. My bad. I've been talking a lot. All right, let's go to the clothes and the hair and everything else. So we make another layer. Bam. All right, let's do this. But yeah, man, I really want for you guys to I don't know, I like the full color pages of the Me The Mumbie. It looks awesome. Um, I'm gonna do that one for like the perfect edition or the complete editions. They're gonna be hardcover. That's the only Kickstarter that I'm gonna launch, really. Well, to be totally honest with you, yeah. And that one is just gonna be insane because the art looks so much better when it's fully colored. And man, the other day I started to fully color, and I didn't really want to stop. And to tell you the truth, I started I started thinking about doing the whole full colored book before launching out the black and gray. Oh man, it was that good. It just looks so different. Yeah, that's gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna be launching out through Kickstarter, of course. The fully colored version of Me the Mumbie, and that stuff is gonna be just insane. All right, making some type of progress. To this, we're going to the shadows and we'll be done. Chapter one will be done. Yeah, that'll be dope. After that, I'll get to finish this page I was um, sketching earlier before I got on the live. I almost missed the damn live, to be totally honest, because I was sketching the damn page. I was forgetting about the lives completely until I saw the time and I was like, oh snap! And I got in here like literally like 3 minutes. He said, "What do you think about Apple Black?" Apple Black. You talking about the stuff at the Saturday AM? I've never read Apple Black before. I know about Saturday AM. Because you see them on YouTube, especially once you start doing like your own graphic novel, your own manga type situation. You run into a whole bunch of people. Like ran into like Chris Burns and I think on Instagram DD Mark I think it was and a whole bunch of people. But at the end of the day, man, I just do my thing. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not really out here trying to follow other people. And what I mean about that, I'm not talking about not subscribing. I mean, I'm subscribed to Saturday AM. I'm subscribed to Chris Burns and DD Mark and everybody else that is doing art. Really, art in general. Art in general, graphic novels, comics. I subscribe to all of those people because it's a hobby that I also do. It's something that I also do. But what I mean about following other people is that I'm not really out here trying to check up on what people are doing and stuff. I'm more in my own lane type situation. Doing my stuff, working on my stuff. Always thinking about my stuff. I don't know. It's very weird, right? I know a lot of people they gain inspiration off of other people, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. But a lot of people need, some type of motivation. Even the greatest of the greatest need motivation. It's just that that's not what motivates me. What motivates me is me finishing my thing. That's why I work on my stuff literally every day. I haven't had I haven't had a break on working on my stuff ever since I caught like the COVID-19 when COVID-19 first came out, and I caught the COVID-19 really badly. Like, damn, I had that cough and everything else for like 3 months. Woo! Like, it was bad, man. It was insane, and but yeah, that was the last time I ever like caught a break. After that, I don't know, man. I just do my stuff. It's not me trying to downplay anybody. I know a lot of people they get their inspiration from like watching an anime uh, um, um, episode or something, or reading a book, and whatever whatever gives you the need to work on your stuff and move forward. Man, I'm all for it. But none of that stuff really fuels me. What fuels me is literally finishing because I want to see my stuff already there, right? I want to own a physical copy. I don't know. It's very weird. I just want to finish my stuff. I really have no I really have no words for it. I really don't have any type of words for it, man. I'm a fan of my own thing, basically, and I would say I'm one of my own biggest fans. Even though that sounds weird, but it's true. Like I live and breathe Me The Mumbie. I'm always talking about Me The Mumbie. I don't know. I don't know. I like my own thing so much that I keeps me moving forward. It sounds weird, man. It sounds weird as hell. Like even when I'm saying it sounds weird, but I kid you not. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like a lie about it. It's just I don't know. I can't really put it into words. I can't really put it into words. But yeah, I hear a lot of people that they like the Apple Black. I've seen like video reviews up, so if people out there doing reviews on his stuff, man, it must be dope, man. You feel me? It must be really good. He said, "Where do you know all about making your manga?" Oh, trial and error. Really, lot of it is trial and error. More than half of it. When I first started, um, I bought a couple of manga to see, like, oh yeah, to see how's the paneling and how is this, and then I went online to see, like, like what type of supplies you buy, and then that's when I started to see a lot of people emphasizing, like, on, oh yeah, because you need G pen, and you need this, and if you don't have that, then you ain't doing it correct. Like all those videos, I went online and I saw that, and I was like, damn, it felt like if people were at war. I don't know. To me, it felt like if you're not Japanese and you don't live in Japan, and if you don't do it from right to left, that was another big contradiction. Um, the whole right to left situation. I'm from the United States of America, right? He said, "How did you start making manga?" Yeah, I'm getting to that right now, and my bad. But I'm from the United States of America, but at the same time, I'm Hispanic. I'm Dominican, and even over there in the Dominican Republic, a lot of people like anime. Up to the point that we had one crazy ass president. He was given like a presidential speech type situation, and he looked at his watch and he was like, "Oh snap! It's damn near 5:30. I'm gonna have to go because Goku's about to start." They call it Goku. Of course, it's Dragon Ball Z, but they call it Goku. And that's some crazy ass stuff. A lot of people over there, you know, damn near everybody know who Goku is. You feel me? But yeah, I started making graphic novels really when I was very young. Damn, when I was like 13. I remember because I had just moved to the Dominican Republic from the United States of America. We had went over there and stuff like that, and that was the very first time I've ever started to do, like, a comic strip, a manga strip, which I used to call it Manga Generation, and which is crazy because it sounds very crazy nowadays with the whole Donald Trump situation. He got the whole MAGA thing, the Make America Great Again, which I know that was a lot of controversies, a lot of people, beating people down and shit like that. Very, very, very crazy times, right? But yeah, it was called MAGA Generation. The main character was Pollen, which he's still the secondary main character in my show today of Me The Mumbie, so that you can see how far back this dude goes. And that's when I was 13. I'm currently 28, so that's 15 years ago. And it's just insane, right? So what had happened was that I started making that because, I don't know, I think it was the transition from the United States to the Dominican Republic. I didn't really know how to speak Spanish. Like, I used to, man, if I knew like 30 words, it was a lot. But I can understand what you was telling me, right? Because growing up in a Spanish household. So yeah, so I can understand what everybody was saying. So yeah, so I don't know, man. It was very, very weird. It was like an escape, to be totally honest with you, man. And I made all these characters, and it was very heavily influenced with Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it was Dragon Ball Z, but with people that, I mean, they didn't look like stick figures. Of course, you could clearly see who was who, and they was muscular and everything. But you know, but yeah, man, it was insane. I don't know, man, it was insane, and that was the first time I ever started, making, doing sequential storytelling, and you know, to me, back then, because I wasn't a comic fan or a manga fan or stuff like that. I think my very first comic was like a Spawn issue when I was very young over there. Then living in Brooklyn, and I remember it because I used to like wrestling a lot. And one of my favorite wrestlers was like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And at the back of the comic issue, it actually had a picture of Stone Cold drinking like a cup of milk, and it was like, it better be ice cold if it's for Stone Cold type situation. And I still remember that stuff until this day, so that you can see. So I'm getting a little bit off track here. Yeah. So that was the very first comic I ever tried to make. Um, MAGA Generation, man, it had 33 chapters. 33 chapters and like 19 movies. Yo, it was crazy. It was like 33 chapters and like 19 movies, man. Insane. Of course, every chapter was like 12 panels. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And the movies I used to, and everything was colored too. Like everything was full colored, and the movies would be like stapled together on these like loose leaf paper type situation. The loose leaf that has the blue lines. Oh my god, yo, man, it's crazy. But when you look back at it, man, I had a lot of fun doing that shit. Like, man, my mind ran wild doing that because I came up with so much different things. Of course, it was Dragon Ball Z influenced, of course, but yo, man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I won't trade in that comic experience making right there for anything else. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was nuts. It was nuts. So yeah, so then I stopped drawing for like 7 years, man. I just stopped drawing. I don't know why. Stopped drawing and woke up one day, had a dream. I'm a big zombie fan, as you guys can tell already. I'm a big zombie fan. I also like the movie, like the Mummy and stuff like that, especially like the very first Mummy. I don't know, man. I've always liked a lot of gore type situation, crazy stuff. So yeah, man, I was having a dream one night, and I woke up, and I was having a dream like if there was like a zombie apocalypse type situation, but at the same time there was like a mummy type crap going on, and it was just insane. Like I don't really remember the damn dream nowadays, but yo, it was insane. And I woke up and I said, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if there was a half mummy, half zombie hybrid? I'm like, you see all these, werewolf vampire hybrids and whatever hybrids, but you don't see anything hybrid with a zombie. So, put the two together, and I even took the first three letters of mummy and the last three letters of zombie, and I made Mumbie. This is why it's called Mumbie, and Me The Mumbie. So yeah, that's how I, that's how I first started doing this. 3 years ago, damn near four, I believe. It was June 2018 or July, one of those two, June or July, one of those two. When I first started writing Me The Mumbie. So yeah, currently today I have 18 chapters story written and storyboarded, and I have the very first two seasons planned out, written out, and everything. So yeah, man, it's been quite a ride. It's been quite a ride with Mumby, but we're still here, right? That's the good thing.
Hey,
Yeah, okay, we're almost done with this page. I am on the shadow parts. Every time you see me like on the shadow parts, it's me about to finish. I was gonna do the pink bucket, but sometimes when there's a color underneath the pink bucket, the whole damn page just turns gray. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Whatever. yeah, we are almost finishing. Right after this, I'll be taking a break. Have to. Might eat something because I am kind of hungry. Then I could go on to ink the page that I was sketching. Well, finish off the sketch first. It's not done. Damn near. And then just ink the stuff that, yeah. Let me create a different layer. Now I'm gonna hit this right here. All right. Yeah, that should be the end of this page right here. So yeah, seems pretty good. Let me go ahead and save it first before I do anything else and double check that it doesn't get that little crazy ass digital sign plastered all in front of it. Has happened to me before. It's happened to me before. Page 35. Okay, yeah, page 35 looks pretty good. It's been saved and everything else. So, that's it for today. Like I was saying, by next week, of course, Thursday. By next week, Thursday, I should be having the first chapter up on Webtoon of Me the Mumbie, of course. I'm gonna be posting up character designs there, probably the chapter, of course, and everything else. So you guys can go ahead and enjoy of it. Um, then after that, soon after, I'll be uploading chapter two, then chapter three, chapter four, chapter five, and then always let you guys know right through here through YouTube when I'm doing that. And while I'm doing that, I will be working on volume two. And as I'm working on volume two, I will still be going live, Grayscale, and pages and stuff like that. So that will continue. Um, yeah, I'll be waiting on the trailer for Me the Mumbie, for the manga trailer for Me the Mumbie, as well. On top of all of that, that should be here. I don't know, Thursday, something like that. I mean, not Thursday. Oh my god, January, between January and February, it should be done. So yeah, if you had any type of, I don't know, it's the page that I was sketching earlier. You can't really see it. Let me just let that be. But yeah, just remember, I will be going live again Thursday for sure, 3 or 3:30 p.m. I might be going live within a few days as well. Sometimes I do random lives. So yeah, just remember it's your boy Gabi over here from Slap Punch Visuals. I just also want to say thank you for everybody who stopped by. Thank you for Watermelon for stopping by and asking his questions. It's always a pleasure to read the questions and answer them to the best of my knowledge. So thank you very much. Everybody who stops by after the live, I would like to say thank you as well. Everybody who came down to the end of the video up to this point, thank you as well. So yeah, see you guys later. It's your boy Gabi, and peace out. Stay safe and work on your stuff because one day I'll be more than happy to read it or showcase it right here on this channel with you. If anybody is an artist and stuff like that, want to hop on and work on their stuff when I'm working on mine, and we ask questions or whatever. You want to read your stuff, like you're always welcome to. Just go ahead and shoot me a message, and yeah, then we'll get together. You already know it. Peace out. Stay